We come to you live on EA Sports, and tonight it's a Windy City special. I'm Ed Cohen with the former Chicago Bull. It's Jay Williams.
Ed, we're talking about the best of the best. These guys on the court represent less than 0.001% of the world. I can't wait to see this star-studded affair.
Jay, you know the feeling as the 10 players take the court and we get ready for the opening tip. Leonard, down low George. Won't go. To Levine. Shot from the lane, won't go.
But you can't just be a one-dimensional player. I know you're probably frustrated by me even saying that, but when you don't even give the option to pass the ball by utilizing some head fakes or ball fakes here and there, you save the defender by keeping them on their toes with the element of surprise.
Zach Levine missed his first. That one goes.
I love the drive to the basket there. Instead of trying to go around or over, go through.
Leonard, his first effort off the mark.
Ed, I'm going to gloat about my old team here for a second. Did you know the Bulls are the only NBA franchise to win multiple championships and never lose an NBA Finals series in their history?
6-0 right now. It helped to have a guy named MJ. But, Jay, think about this. If he's not gone those 2 seasons, maybe it's 8 straight finals wins. That's off the side of the rim, no good. Leonard goes to the right side. Going to launch beyond the arc. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
But it was how he created the shot. As a defender, there's a tendency to stand up when you stare at the ball. Offensive player recognized that, continuously moved without the ball. Bang, that's how he set it up.
Won't go down. Great pass to set it up. Leonard, short jumper misses.
Well, the shots aren't falling, but that's okay. Let the defense keep opening up that door. Sooner or later, you're going to walk through.
Getting dirty. Loose ball on the deck. And that's going to be out of bounds off of George. Bad pass there. Clippers have it.
Now push it. Let's attack in transition so we can build this lead.
Leonard. That's off the side of the rim. Short to Leonard. And watch him do the rest. Slam dunk.
Defenders had no chance on that one. That's why we call it the elite tier.
Bulls with the basketball. Dunn. The pass taken away by the Clippers. To Paul George. Leonard. PG lets it fly. He connects. Had all the time in the world. Too easy.
You see, you can't actually get mesmerized by the ball. You actually have to focus on the dribbler's belly button. I know that may sound cheesy, but trust me, he can't go anywhere without his core.
Time to reset the matchups as Fred Hoiberg makes some substitutions. To Porter. To Wendell Carter. Just enough of a head fake to help on that one.
The okie doke. Let's see if he'll try that one again.
George. Jay, another one goes down. They're right where they want to be.
Exactly. Next play, you have to turn around defensively and get in the stance and actually keep that same kind of tempo.
Paul George with a piece. Coach has seen enough. He wants some changes. New personnel onto the floor.
Number 23, Louis Williams.
To Porter. 4-3. Jay, they've been waiting for that to go down, but here they are trying to chip away and cut into this margin.
And there's nothing more frustrating as a shooter to get open looks and not see the ball go in. But if they do, that could be the start of a problem.
Kawhi Leonard. He's 2 for 5. Not great, but trending.
Attack mode isn't a switch that you can just turn on and off. He needs to do more of that. We need to see him penetrate, get into that lane, and create.
Bulls with the rock. To Porter. Fires the three, and Otto Porter so smooth. Catch and shoot, buries the three.
Not everybody possesses this power, but wow, what court awareness.
Leonard. He engulfed him that time.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
To Wendell Carter. Oh, I missed a short one there. Whistle blows. It's an 8-second violation. Fred Hoiberg making some changes to his lineup. Has a chance. He had all day and all night to knock that one down. Need to hear more chatter on the defensive end.
There's only so many times you can hide from the truth. That was horrific defense. Just got to get it back on the next possession.
Markkanen. Missed it. Almost a foul. They let it go.
And physicality is your friend. Don't let these guys get any easy ones down low. Make them look at the refs, wondering where the foul was every time.
Young. From long range. Tough shot for Markkanen. No good.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Levine. Zach Levine. 2 for 3 now here in the first.
Ooh, that confidence level is so superior. Whenever you start jogging back on defense before the ball even goes through the net, that speaks for itself.
5-second violation. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
Well, when you play for each other and not just for yourself, that's when great things happen. You essentially lose yourself in what the team is trying to accomplish. It's called unselfish basketball. And there's nothing more beautiful than rewarding your teammate with a nice pass and letting them finish for 2 or 3 points.
Deep three at the buzzer. That ends the first quarter. This game is all tied up. A good start to this one. All tied up as we start the second.
Remember, fans, if our team reaches 100 points and wins tonight,
Leonard still hasn't hit from deep in the first half. No good. Backcourt. Paul George. Williams. Rebound comes to Chicago. To Zach Levine. Zach Levine. He's 3 of 5. 60% shooting from the field.
A 2-time dunk champion, I love watching Zach Levine play. But you can't become obsessed with just attacking the rim. You have to continue to expand your game and really give Chicago that lead guard that they haven't had since D. Rose.
Kawhi Leonard. Huge block.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
Clippers have the basketball. Paul George can't get that one to go. Defense all over him. And scores. Strong take.
Great job using that shoulder to create contact with the defender without hesitation.
that pass, and the Bulls have it.
That's called game plan execution to perfection. Every possession on the road is critical.
To Williams. Wide open look, won't go.
Just seems like there's lead in the feet of the defenders. You have to bounce quicker to the ball to deter that shot.
Takes it coast to coast, and the strong finish at the rim. That has to feel deflating for the other side.
They've really came out and made a statement so far in this first half. Another powerful dunk, but another easy dunk. When are we going to see some defense?
To Markkanen. Lets it fly from long range, and Thaddeus Young. No one in his zip code hits the three.
This is a game of ways. As a defense, you have to recognize that they come and they go. That will not be the case all the time moving forward.
Both coaches hitting the reset button. Fresh legs coming onto the floor. That's a 5-second violation. Done. To Markkanen. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Can't get the bounce. For three, this young man with a great stroke, even when it's well defended.
They're shooting the ball well, but let me tell you why. They're already ready to shoot before they even catch the ball. Look at their hands. Their hands are ready, providing a target. So when they catch that ball, they go right into their shot. We call that being shot ready.
Fires the three. Well defended.
Shooters shoot, period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
And he's fouled. Nice move that time, and he's going to the line for two.
Ed, the reality is that good jump shooters know how to get those calls. Overall, though, there's less flopping in the game, which is great. But there's something uncanny about certain players' abilities to get those calls on a regular basis.
Goes 2 for 2. To Williams. Oh, the touch at the rim. Count it.
The assist from
To Levine. Full throttle. Right to the basket for the deuce.
You normally don't see that, but that's the type of thing that keeps shooters in the league for a long time. Every once in a while, they venture into the paint.
Knocks it down from mid-range.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here, because that was not an easy look.
Bulls have it. Runner's good there.
Man, if we were at Rucker Park right now, everybody will be wilding on the court. Guaranteed.
Timeout called here by the Clippers as they'll talk things over here in the second quarter. Time to adjust. Both coaches making changes on the floor. George to Leonard. Kawhi Leonard. Oh, 3 for 8. He's got to do better.
strong finish. That's what you need, regardless of contact, focusing on the rim.
Easy path to the rim.
Well, the shooting has been spectacular, but one of the things that I've seen as the difference maker in this ball game is how they are catching the basketball. They're not establishing a pivot foot, which leaves the defense wondering which way you can drive, but when that shot is working like that, you got it any way you want it.
Another shot won't go either. Paul George to Williams. Here's a chance from long range, and Lou Williams, he doesn't miss many of those. A wide open look for three.
It's all about creating space with the dribble. Once you have that gap, you can beat somebody in a variety of ways. He chose a dagger with the three.
Levine to Porter. Beyond the arc for three. Had made his first couple, but he misses there. To Williams. Kawhi Leonard, now 4 for 9.
Let me tell you something that nobody will ever talk about. Did you see him slow down right before he was about to go up? That slow change of speed, that slight change was just enough to throw the defender off.
Can't slam it down. Kawhi Leonard against Porter. Going to launch beyond the arc. He is yet to hit one tonight. No good.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
It's LA Clippers ball. Oh, Carter with the rejection. 15-footer at the buzzer. That's it for the first half. Nice cushion for the Bulls. First half, very one-sided. What will the second half bring? We'll find out as we're underway. To Beverly. 4-3. Shot no good. You know Beverly can appreciate good defense.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
Levine to Chris Dunn. Has a look. Deep two there, won't go.
I give this defense so much credit. Sometimes it pays major dividends to have players that are willing to get their nails dirty. Just dig their hands in the dirt, and that's what kind of stand they're making on the defensive end.
The assist from number 13, Paul George.
No good, and no foul. On the follow, way to stay with it.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays, no one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
Leonard. He was all over him. To Wendell Carter. Over the line. Backcourt violation. George. It's good. Jay, when you break down Paul George, where is he at his best?
He needs to be engaged. He needs to have the ball in his hands. He needs to be needed. And that's the biggest thing for Paul George. When he's the guy offensively, he makes those clutch shots. It re-engages him defensively. And that drives him to be the best version of Paul George there is.
Beverly into the front court. His guys trail by 10. Leonard. He was 0 for 6 to start. Let's see if that three turns things around.
Well, there's this old saying, you miss 100% of the shots you don't take. This is why you've been practicing in the offseason so hard. You never let one miss deter you from taking the next.
Now whistle. We'll get a timeout called by Chicago as their coaching staff wants to talk things over here in this third quarter.
Hey fans, have you seen the latest items in our silent auction? Have a look for yourself at the display behind section 121.
New blood coming in for both sides.
Excellent memorabilia
Carter to Chris Dunn.
The game for the Clippers, number 20. Subbing
Trying
in.
to shoot for the Bulls. Clippers have it. George, not easy.
Well, the defense has been good, but the shot-making ability has been better. And sometimes for NBA players at this level, the more you're in their face, the more it helps them center their focus on the target, which is making the shot. I know it sounds weird, but trust me, it's a real thing.
Free throws coming up.
I'm watching the coach's reaction right now, and I'll tell you, he's not going to be happy about that. The game comes down to the micro details. That wasn't a part of the plan right there.
First try at the line, no good. Good recovery. Hits the second free throw. George, that's how you defend.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
And Otto Porter, so smooth. Catch and shoot, buries the three.
And I don't know why the defense continues to help on guys that drive. Make them take shots over your bigs. By you helping more, you're just leaving three-point shooters open on the perimeter.
Oh, straight down the middle, 4-2.
And last year, it seemed like PG really had a difficult time finding that next-level elite PG. No doubt about it, this year, he needs to be playoff P all day, every day.
Markkanen. Goes reverse to lay it in.
That's a strong finish. Regardless of contact, finishing strong is key.
Oh, yeah. Me and you. Listen deep.
George, that's good D. Shot no good. To Wendell Carter. Trying to cash in. Not that time. Deep left corner. Fires the three, buries the three. He's too good to leave that open.
And this squad just continues to light it up from long range. One of the things I learned about teams like this, teams that fall in love with a three-point shot, as quickly as they built the lead, is as quickly as they can lose it if they're over-reliant on the three-point shot.
Markkanen. Knocked loose. Clippers have got it. Leonard. Ooh, he'll take that.
And there is no longer room on this court for players that cannot think on the fly. Especially in transition defense, you have to acknowledge and analyze the situation. If a guy isn't a shooter, almost jab at him and make sure you run out to the guys that are fanning out to the three-point shot. Stop that three-point shot and allow the defense to get back and maybe contest the shot at the rim for a layup.
Changes coming from both sides right now. Chicago basketball to Porter. Oh, they called the foul, Jay.
He took a chance. That's the right call.
Defensive foul to number 2. Kawhi Leonard. That's his first personal foul.
Down to Young. Swings it to Porter. From long range. That's off the side of the rim, no good.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
And he's fouled. Good play by the shooter.
You know what? That's an even better play by the defender. I like the foul there. Send a message. Nothing easy.
He's going to have to earn it now. And he connects on the first free throw. Second to three. Got it. Knocks down all three at the line. To Wendell Carter. He can't get past the defender. Short jumper misses. Just inside the arc. At the buzzer. Count the basket.
2 points. The assist from number 13, Paul George.
Third quarter comes to an end. The fourth quarter on the way with the Bulls in front. The Bulls in possession as we start the fourth quarter. Partner, you and I were just shaking our heads during this quarter break. We can't believe how good a game this has been.
And we've seen this so many times with the teams that are the most talented on paper. This shouldn't even be a game. But sometimes an underdog, they rise to the challenge. And they've really hung in there all the way in these three quarters.
Kawhi Leonard against Porter. To George. Add 2 points to the board.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
Chicago with the possession. Dunn to Markkanen. Dunn to Porter. Oh, he had him there for a second. Clippers have it. Slam dunk.
The pass was really good, but what I love most about the play, Ed, was that every player that ran in transition had active hands, which means they were active targets. They provided a target for the player to deliver the pass. That's how you work together as teammates.
To Leonard. Lets it fly from long range. Now that's a contest. Dunn to Markkanen. Can't connect from inside. George to Leonard. Paul George fires. Carter comes away with it. To Zach LaVine. Zach LaVine doing what he does best.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. Now the Bulls will take the timeout. That's their first. Leaves them with one remaining the rest of the way.
The difference is going to be the best player on the court. He's a guy that you have to trust in. He has to get the ball. And sometimes as a coach, you need to let go and let your best players do what they do.
Mixing things up. Hockey line substitutions. Both teams making changes. Bulls with it. To Wendell Carter. And count the basket inside.
Did you see that change of direction mid-flight? And also the English he utilized to spin the ball off the rim? That was a thing of beauty.
Paul George to Beverly. LaVine to Markkanen. Can't connect from in close.
And one of the most underrated things in this game is quick lateral speed. Good job by utilizing that speed and taking away the lane.
And Paul George good on the quick release there.
Just because someone is listening to you doesn't mean that they actually hear you. At the end of the game, when players get tired, they listen to what the assignment was, but they didn't hear what it was.
Leonard to Paul George. Leonard, it's good. Defense has to pick things up.
I know there are refs on the court all the time, but it doesn't mean they can see every play. Maybe defensively, grab his jersey, step on his toe, do something to kind of change up his pace.
To Markkanen. LaVine. Gets it in the left corner. Markkanen shot that misses. Another shot stays out. To George. Finishing inside the paint on that one. Now whistle. We'll get a timeout called by Chicago. That's going to be their second of the final 3 minutes. No more the rest of the way. Shifting gears. Here comes some substitutions. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Off the mark. No good. The follow won't go either. Basket's good on the follow. Way to stay with it. LA Clippers with the basketball. And finishes strong.
The defender needs to do a better job of forcing a pickup there.
Nothing going here on that drive. Out of bounds the call. Last touch by Lauri Markkanen. Leonard to Paul George. Knocks it down from mid-range.
And if you don't contest, he's knocking that down with ease.
Levine to Markkanen. Just enough of a head fake to help on that one.
The 7th pick overall, Lauri Markkanen had an exquisite rookie season. Ending the year all-rookie first team. Even executive VP John Paxson of the Bulls organization referred to him as the cornerstone of the franchise.
Kawhi Leonard in his own world. Nobody near him. He sinks it for 3.
I know he's a volume shooter. I know defensively at times you have to take your lumps. Might be time to adjust the scouting report, though. Start denying him the ball.
Wendell Carter powers it through.
And no emotion, just that ice-cold stare. That's a sign of somebody who's here to compete.
Kawhi Leonard, defended by the former Hoya. For 3, he's been dialed in from long distance. That's now 5 threes for the game.
Nothing more painful than the next day watching tape, seeing the fact that he got 15 points off 3-point shots.
Fires a 3 and a putback slam. Shooting night continues. That's his 6th three-pointer of this game.
And you got to give him a lot of love. He's been knocking down shot after shot. But what is the defense thinking? Do you want to play in this game? It's probably time you start buckling down.
It's the Clippers who come away with the victory as they take care of business at home. That'll wrap things up. For Jay Williams and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. The NBA on EA Sports.